What's up, bitches? Welcome to the House of Phil hoes. I am your host, the Boss Salad Tosser, and I'm here joined by Brittany. Welcome. I hope you guys enjoy what we have planned for tonight. Please, and thank you for the love and support. And if this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe or follow button here on Twitch at the House of Phil or Rising Sun. I hope this microphone works the whole time because I forgot to change it out. I'm gonna toss this mic, threw it on the ground, stomped on it, and it's showing that it works today. I don't see any problems with the stream. There was no problem with the stream yesterday. Brittany haven't had no trouble with the stream. Apparently, just me talking about certain dongles fucks up every fucking thing. Cause SF Evolve or Light 4, one of these motherfuckers was watching me last week and fucking with my shit in a way that I've never seen ever. Welcome all to the house that Phil built. It's my favorite day of the week, EADWednesday. Some of you guys probably wondering why it's called EADWednesday. It's mainly because it's slow as fuck. Nothing is happening. It's the middle of the week. It's not the end of the week and not the beginning of the week. It's right in the middle. And everything is at a dead, stale state. Nothing's really moving. Nothing's really fucking happening. I'm sitting here waiting for shit to come and nothing's coming. And I'm like, my God, I done wasted most of my day just waiting on shit to not come. It'll probably come in a few hours, but I wanted to do things like today, like during the day, so I can come here and stream at night. But no, it's Wednesday, and Wednesday is always shit. Dance stage. Are you doing this on your Twitch page, or are you doing this on your YouTube page? Like Dance Stage, I think Dance Stage did a few videos a couple years back as a test. But unless he's been doing stuff low key underground, like I've been doing like off streams, because I can't do nothing right on streams anymore. Maybe when Big Daddy Herb is here, we can feed off each other. But right now, it feels like the only, and I guess I get why other streamers, they be just be playing this game, not talking, sort of looking at the chat here and there, and just keep playing, grinding, because I guess they don't have that much time in their day to do this stuff. Like, I got a little time, so I got a little time to talk, and then I got a little time to play, whereas some of them, they don't have time to do both, so they gotta pick one. And some don't have really much to say about that, and some want to keep their life private and away from people's eye, and I can understand that. I get it. But around here, I'm gonna be saying it, I'm gonna be talking it. I was hoping to do this earlier, but I was doing shit, and I thought I was gonna be doing shit like at least around now, but that did not happen. Hi, I am Los. Los, what is going on with you? Quick question. How Los are you? Are you Las Vegas or are you Los Angeles? I hope your day is beautiful, because today, if you were in Los Angeles, it was raining. Okay? It was wet. It was raining. There was my phone going off. I need to cut that off now, because it's going to distract me while I'm sitting here playing. I'm trying to get my pregame on. Let me check if my other camera's going. Other camera's going? Yeah. I don't know when the last time I did a fitness stream. A pure fitness stream. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Testing that out. I haven't done that in a while. I have not done it in a while. Las Vegas. You know what? I was hoping to go to Avery and Naomi's. Avery is the person I was hosting Avalanche here. And Naomi, little marriage anniversary thing. But I am broke. I am broke because I threw all my money at my mortgage. And for you guys that don't have a mortgage, okay, when you get one, just hope that the Fed, that's the federal government, who decide these things, don't keep on raising up rates, okay? If you guys don't know, I try to, when I literally I talk about pop culture, I talk about regular shit that's going on in the world that might affect people, that some people might not understand or know about, like the whole credit shit. The Feds raised the interest rates by another quarter. So in this whole year, it went from I guess 1% to, or 0.01% to 0.75 or 75%, something like that. The interest rate is going up again, which means it's going to cost even more money to borrow money. So if you have credit cards, debt like myself, you're fucked. Right now, I am fucked because I have credit card debt with my mortgage. And my mortgage is whooping my ass a lot more than my credit card. But luckily, I only have 2 more payments. After that, I'll probably be in here streaming at least 5 days a week. Right now I'm at 2 or 3 because I need to put in those extra hours to make up for the freaking mortgage. And maybe next year I might have a nice little mortgage in Las Vegas. Maybe. If I find some good property and I find a decent one at about 100K, which seems like it's impossible right now, but if I find like a nice little house out there in Vegas for at least 100K, okay? Because Brittany got EDC, she go to EDC and party out there. I got Evo. And I tend to go back and forth to Las Vegas here and there. I mean, I gotta go there next month, or either next month or later on this month to get a CRT repair. I might as well have myself a nice little spot out there. Maybe a fixer-upper. That's probably the only way I can get 100K. Man, that's weird saying that. The only way I can get myself a house in Las Vegas for 100K now, which is probably huge, is a fixer-upper. Because after this mortgage payment is paid off, I can sit and re-borrow money, take out money off the out of the property, maybe like $500,000 or whatever, and just sit on it, do whatever I want. Maybe buy some property, maybe see what the fuck I'm going to go on with this. Maybe go aggressive on the business like David and see what I can do and start getting more machines out of Korea for people out here. And because me and Patty started a nice little side business. We just don't know when we're gonna we don't know when we're gonna like just blow it up. Everything depends on when machines become available over there in Korea. Like my man's and our people out there gotta search for machines as well as him. And if everything goes well, I can really start getting start really importing cash from over there for people over here. All right. But anyway, this is a fitness stream for anyone that haven't been here. All right. Usually I go between playing Pump It Up. I go play Pump It Up. Then I go and do some lifting. Talk about the news of the week, politics, bitch about the dance game community, and all that jazz. All that stuff this week. All that stuff usually I be trying to do a variety of just news and topics and talks. Last couple of weeks, we had a whole lot of exciting shit happening. You know, the Dongle conspiracy, had Avalanche, Osu World Cup is still going on. Ain't shit really happening when Pumping Up outside of this Dreamcatcher event. Alright. Ain't nothing going on but that. No DDR streaming this week. DDR will be next week for sure. And the only courses that I will make myself suffer for hours on end on Supernova 2 will be Sparkle and New World Tour. Those are the next two courses that I need to clear. Like I think I have three Supernova. Yeah, 3 Supernova 1 courses to clear before I get to, I like to call it like the Boss 5, which is Max of Maxes, Boss Rush episode 1 through 4. In the Supernova 2 category, I got two, which means 2 before I get to Boss Supernova or Boss Rush Supernova 2 or Version Supernova 2. So I got Supernova 2 course and sadly Barrier. Yeah, because as of right now, I've done cleared every Oni course in Supernova 2 except for Supernova 2 course, Barrier, and Boss Rush Supernova 2 version, or Boss Rush episode Supernova 2, whatever it's called. And I would say right now, I probably have another year before I can even get through Paranoia Hades in Boss Rush Supernova 2. At that time, I'll probably be running like almost every day, and I'm not even running, doing sprints. Oh man. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for all joining me today. Today's stream going to be more or less, somewhat the same. The one thing that's good about chaotic streams, alright, chaotic streams make for good entertainment. It's not the same stuff that you see all the time. Last week was a fucking disaster. That should how all our streams be. Just a fucking hot ass mess. Random. No shame. Full of disaster. It makes for good entertainment. Now, who will see this entertainment? I don't know. And frankly, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, it's all about having fun, enjoying ourselves, and most of all, making the business look fucking good. Oh man. Also, I'm gassy as fuck, so if y'all hear any farts on stream, forgive me. See, there's one right there. I'm not sure this mic picked that up. This might pick up everything. Man, that fart was just like, but I'm a little gassy, just a little. Not bad. Like it wasn't as bad as this morning. All right, I did the unthinkable. I ate Taco Bell. All right, and it's not just Taco Bell that made me have gas. It's sour cream. I don't eat tacos with sour cream. Last night they gave me. It wasn't for me. It was for Brittany. Like taco, like a crunchy taco supreme. I told them like, hey, let me get 3 tacos with no cheese. For some reason, they were like, Taco Supreme? I'm like, no, 3 tacos with no cheese. All right. Gave me 3 tacos with no cheese, but, sour cream. And I got no problem with sour cream on the little nachos and everything, but on a fucking taco, you know, they use their gun and they spread like fucking a thick ass layer of fucking sour cream and maybe like a sprinkle with some meat on there, and then they just give it to you. I'm just not a fan of that. Too much of that shit. Too much of it. Okay. I think the pregame done went up. Done kicked in just a little bit. Also, I do agree with Dan Sage. And people, this is not a promotion for Taco Bell based off of Chris and Babyface Chris doing that commercial. Babyface Chris and Babyface Alex doing that commercial. It's the only shit that is open late at night. At least over here. Plus it was Taco Tuesday. Alright, I thought it was safe to just go to Taco Bell, and I should have just stuck to the regular mom and pops hole in the wall shops. I thought it was gonna be alright, but nope. I say this: if you can't walk inside the restaurant to order your shit, it's not even worth it. I hate drive-thru. I hate them. Alright. And mainly I hate them because I grew up in South Central Los Angeles, or I should say South Central Los Angeles, where people got robbed, people got murdered waiting in the drive-thru. And it'll be the worst thing that, alright, some shit goes down with the people that make it to the window. They either get robbed or get freaking shot or whatever. They can't move. You're the car behind them. You got another car behind you, and then they got another car behind them, and it just becomes this clusterfuck. Because people just end up just jumping out of their vehicles and running the fuck away. And you're just stuck. Because that's what they did in the 90s. Like, shit would go down through the drive-thrus, and I've done seen this shit. I fucking hate drive-thrus, okay? They fuck up your food like 60% of the time. Because they ain't listening, they're fucking distracted or fucking whatever. You know, there's always someone just hanging outside of the drive-thrus, at least over here in LA. Some of the places be giving us warnings saying like, yo, there is ex-homeless men going around fucking with people in the drive-thru. Sometimes I be wanting them to fuck with me. I'm like, good. I need some shit to snap on or fucking yell at or throw money at. And when I mean money, I mean like a roll of coins just to just get that anger out of me. Alright? That's what happens in Los Angeles. And mainly the places where a lot of this stuff be going down is either a Jack in the Box or a Taco Bell. Those are the frequent spots where you will see a lot of sometimes they're not even homeless people. It's just people hanging out there on the side of the drive-thru or the end of the drive-thru asking for like change. Or asking you to buy their food, one of the two. Also, that's another thing that I love about the one thing I love about Taco Bell now is the fact that you can fully customize your food through their kiosks. While exchanging meat, like I can have myself, Eardrum Terrorist is talking about having a Crunchwrap Supreme. The one thing I love the fact now with Taco Bell, I can sit there and exchange the little beef or chicken or steak, take out the sour cream, because now that I'm older, it's not that I don't like sour cream, it's just Taco Bell especially be putting on like a fucking like layer of it. It's like the places that be using like it's like the places that slap mayonnaise on fucking everything. They don't put a little mayonnaise. They gotta put like a fucking glop of that shit. And I be seeing that shit, and it just makes me upset. People, if you're down with the mayonnaise here, man, don't ever let me see you eat that shit. All right, let me get started. Cut off this phone. Oh. All right, eardrum terrorist, Bobby. If you guys don't know, owner of this cab right here. Hey, are you coming over this week? If so, let me know when, if you have time. Unless you're gonna be playing in the public, let me know. Let me know in Discord. Let me know in Discord. Yeah, let me know you coming by this week. I know. Yam and possibly JJK got business over here this week, so they should. I think. I don't know about JJK, but I'm most definitely Yam's gonna be over here. He got some work over here to do for me. But yeah, let me know on Discord. Are you coming through? By the way, shout out the eardrum terrorists. I'm not even sure he ever cleared it, but he cleared Rock the House D22. Not sure if it's his first time, but he was able to pull it off on some questionable pads, not these pads, but some questionable public pads. I gotta re-clear myself. So big shout outs to him for clearing that up. All right. You had no idea? Okay. And you know what? That's all right. And this is why I'm asking. This is why. And I gotta sit here and make this known for people. Because some people thinking that this is a place of business. All right. If you want to come over here, you want to come visit my spot and, play some games or have a session over here, you know what I'm saying? You are welcome to. I think the issue is that a lot of folks are scared to ask, because I get it. A lot of folks don't know me. I'm not in with the community. I'm not in with the groups or anything, or the cliques or anything. Basically, I'm irrelevant. You saw my tweet today. I sat there and posted a screenshot from the Discord center saying, "Hey, I'm irrelevant." And right now, I am glad I am irrelevant. But I'm just a little bit upset that Mr. Chris is taking a hiatus, because some of these folks are going to start looking for shit. And he was a good distraction. He was a good distraction from all the shit that a lot of us was doing. And now that the bubble has popped and he's taking a break from all of this, there is a bunch of people looking, just right now, just looking, doing whatever they can to just find somebody to look at, find somebody to find inspiration. You know what I'm saying? It might sound weird, but it is definitely a thing where there are some folks trying to figure out what they're gonna do now. Because a lot of times, some people get into the game because of a player. I know Chris brought in a lot of new players. Happy Feet brought in a lot of new players. Hell, there's been, I think, what? Kaze 573 brought in like players, all that. Like, this people who bring in new people all the time, or just through their videos or through their social media presence. And now that his presence is gone for the moment, we have officially this void now that we're not sure. We're not. I think, just my opinion, no one's gonna fill this time. Okay. No one. We have a void in. I guess we have a void in the dance game community officially. A void that no one is going to fulfill or step up to. All right. Hey yo, I think Taco Bell got a new value menu, by the way. Also, you wasn't here. Remember, folks, if you're gonna take your girl out or take anyone out, please do not order from the value menu on the first date. The most disrespectful thing you can do is order some value menu food for someone that you're hanging out with. That's some disrespectful shit. Because you know what that says? That says that they are a value menu hoe. Alright? Yeah, you in the chat. Oh yeah, man. Oh, let me find this song. Yeah, because I told Dan Stage yesterday I'll be able to talk about DDR stuff and music game stuff. It's a trip that Dan Stage is excited to be playing DDR A20 Plus because I think it's not available for them in Canada, or if it is, it's in some faraway place. While the majority of Americans are done and over with A20 Plus, and some of them are hitting a stagnant wall where they're not improving. They're not getting better, but they're not losing their skill. They're just at a wall. All right. I got this too fast. It's nice. Wow. So I dropped the soap. Where's my soap drop? What? Oh, it's not set? Ah. My toe hit the metal like right here, and that's how I got that one miss. Oh, man. So this rumor's going around. So this rumor's going around, and I can't confirm if it's true or not, that A3 is coming to white calves. A3 is coming to white calves. Now when? Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Because it almost sounds like they're waiting for. Some people are saying that they're waiting for the Bimani Pro League to start to send out the dongles for all this. Look, this should be a lesson to anybody that's going to step up to be a distributor or interested in the whole Konami business. Look, go with split revenue, okay? You know what I'm saying? With the split revenue, I believe the rule is with the split revenue, you'll get everything day one. The only difference is yeah, you splitting your funds with Konami. So part of it, you know, you rent it. I believe it goes. You rent them a cab. You rent the cab, as well as giving them a cut of your pay. Round one was down with this. Yeah, the story goes round one was down with this. Dave & Buster's was not. So if anybody want to be mad at someone, look at Dave & Buster's and be like, what the fuck? And Hawaii is a special case. You know what I'm saying? What's that, man? Also, I really need a truck. Hey, Gabriel Max. This chart. Stand that chart. But Gabriel Max, what's going on with you? It's an S. It's a scrubby S. But it's an S that I'll take. Okay. So if you guys want to know, one of the things that we got to talk about a lot of discords from the Rhythm Game Cab Discord. We talk about a lot of politics in there. And when I mean by politics, I mean politics that involves B-Money games. Okay, mainly, or I should say data politics. And for the moment, because I always tell people, some people ask me, why I don't stream Geekadora anymore. And I do have like legitimate dongles for the older games that can be played offline, but one of the main reasons why I don't like streaming like I used to, one, I couldn't get Exchange. Was the next one Exchange? I think. No, I couldn't get High Voltage installed properly. Or I think I think I got Exchange. No, one of them I couldn't install properly, and two, I'm trying to follow the rules that is not legitimately official, but we're trying to make do and have a practice of it to not stream so much data. All right, and it seemed like we're like at like this balancing act between doing the moral thing and doing the immoral thing. It's like, what is safe, what is okay. We're still trying to figure that out. No, I'm not gonna roast you for talking like an old dude. Even though you did sound like an old dude. Because usually that's my job. Yeah, but I'm not gonna roast you for sounding like an old dude. Because like one thing when it comes down to data, when you have it, it's sort of like you got some kind of power, which is weird. Oh. No, because I believe, here's the thing, like Gabe was, if you guys don't know, Gabe was making a point about, some of the people in the scene abusing their power, not only abusing their power, but, throwing too much of their weight around over the fact that they have data and all that stuff. Because real talk, at least in the B-Mommy scene, data is like currency, okay? And if you are in the inside with getting this stuff, like you basically in, And what I mean by getting this stuff, I mean, getting stuff fresh from whatever group and all that, not re-downloading off somewhere else, but you are in the inside getting this stuff directly and all that stuff. You getting stuff as it comes in. You getting stuff as it comes in, and you're releasing it whenever the powers that be, or when you feel like it. Okay. But he was going on about that, because my thing always been when it comes out of data. And let me finish what I was saying before. Cedar, or Ken Chan, or I call him Boss Ken, he pays me. He pays me and gives me enough cabs to shut the fuck up and be a good boy and not fucking go wild with data. Because, in a hot second, I would not give a flying fuck about these rules or these companies, because my thing always been like, well, if the companies gave a fuck, if the companies gave a fuck, they would have the shit over here. And whatever happened with the other companies, or I should say the other company that was distributing bootlegs and fucked them over, aka Besson, that shouldn't be our problem. You know what I'm saying? Not only that shouldn't be our problem, they should never close their arcade division back here in 2002. That's not our fault. Clearly some of these companies are still stuck in the, Oh yeah. Well, how many minutes are we gonna get on this? And I'm guessing like 10, maybe 15. I gotta do a circle. One, two. God, I hate this chart. And it's a harder one than this. I don't feel like turning that. $25 bads. Or 23 bads. Okay, 2, 9 bads, okay. Not too bad, not too bad. I hate this song, I hate this chart. Okay. Yes, that's why I said I hate the chart. And the 19 is worse because you gotta do those circles. I know there's a way to bullshit it, but I am bad at it. But back what I was saying before, because a lot of people don't know that Konami had an arcade division here in 2002, and they shut their doors. No, they had their arcade division in America all the way up until 2002. They shut their doors back when DDR was still like popular and everywhere in America. They shut down their arcade division. I believe the arcade division is out here, it's in California. They still have their office in El Segundo. I've been in there. I was in there for testing X2 and all that. They moved across the street to a bigger building. They still have their X2 cab that I tested on back here in, what, 09? Yeah, '09 going into 2010, they still have that. They still have Tombstone. They still have arcade machines there. But my logic is, okay, if the company care, like if the companies care, they will bring the product to America. You know what I'm saying? You know, they have, if they care, they'll bring the product to America, and whatever license they want to exclude, exclude the fucking license. Just take them off. Take them off, because sometimes having the license in America is just way too expensive, and someone got to pay for that. Someone got to pay for that. Because nowadays you got a bunch of people who can afford to open an arcade, a little mom and pop shop arcade, but there is no games to buy. All the games that are available are these giant ass Raw Thrills, oversized cabinets that just take up space. That not only does it take up space, it has no replay value. So you'll have a whole bunch of redemption games with a Fast and Furious and either a Walking Dead, or Halo. And usually Halo's too big and costs too much, so they just stick with Walking Dead and Fast and Furious. So you got a bunch of people opening up arcades. They don't know what to buy. They don't know what to get. They just see that everything is just redemption. With a cabinet like this costing $10,000, or I should say $15,000+, it takes up a lot of space. Not only takes up a lot of space, it is huge, it's a little loud, and some folks are not for sure they're gonna make their money back. Yeah, and as Gabriel Max was saying, EU finally got the DDR 820 Plus with the marquee and all that. And while it is not the full game like we have, and with lacking e-amusement because of GDP as well as Brexit, it's better than nothing, because I think officially the last game they got officially, I don't think it was EU Supernova. No, I believe they got X2. They got X2 over there. They got our sad X2. I'm pretty sure it wasn't widespread like it was in America, but they did get the best in XCAS for whatever fucking reason. Yeah, the Raw Thrills. Yeah, and for people that don't know the GDRP, I'd be saying GDP, but it's GDRP. That is legitimately a serious big deal. This is why the EU is kind of screwed for the moment, because whenever Konami figure it out and decide to do another Konami Arcade Championship, which I wouldn't be surprised they abandon that just to stick with Bimani Pro League, because that way no foreigners will be coming in and winning their championship on their fucking shit, even though it's just DDR where all the foreigners are winning. Even though it's DDR where all the foreigners are winning right now. Okay, I think they were just getting tired of, hey, we're hosting a championship series, and we got DDR here, and the people in our own country are not even winning. Some of them are barely getting into the finals. Oh man. Yeah, General Data Protection Regulations. People try to remember that. Over there in EU. It's pretty much it's complicated. And you would actually need to know all the rules. Let me get over here and do this. You would actually need to know all the rules to begin to understand that. Because this wasn't a deal before, but now it is, unfortunately. And people like Gabriel and over in the EU, you know, they don't even have cabs. Like, they got electric coins selling the cabs, but they still not getting the full game. Like, electric coin is selling the cabs, but they're not getting the full game at all. And I'm still trying to figure out, because electric coin, when the last time I talked to electric coin was last year, they were telling me they don't have cabs. Not only they don't have cabs, they only sell the arcades. And I was like, well, I'm arcade. And they were like, all right, we'll get back to you. And they never did, because at the time they just didn't have any cabs. Is it possible to get cabs from electric coins and importing it over here? Yes, but man, I think it would be pretty expensive. Also, because they don't get e-amusement anyway, it's not worth it. You're better off trying to get a cab from Japan whenever it becomes available. I think you'll be probably dropping more than $20,000 for a DDR cab from the EU. At that point, the only reason why you're buying a cab from Electric Coin is for the marquee. That's it. Do these bicycle kicks. Try to do this for like 30 seconds. And probably do some squat next. Also, I need to do something real quick on my game. But yeah, you basically be paying for the marquee, which everybody will want because that marquee looks hot. I don't know when or if Japan will decide to start sending out new marquees for the arcades over there for DDR. It almost seems like it's never going to happen because they are coming upon the 10th year since DDR 2013 was released. And the generic marquee that's been on their cabs since forever. The generic cab that they've been having for 10 years now. You know, it's come upon 10 years, no new marquee or anything for Japan. America got none for us. I am wondering for 2013 if Konami will make that change. Okay? I'm hoping they'll make that change. Alright? Make that change and start sending out new marquees, replacing the 2013 generic one. Because you guys don't know, 2013, or I should say not 2013, but A3 should be the last in the series of the A series if you haven't been keeping up. because I don't think there's gonna be no A4. A3 is pretty much the end, just like with X1, 2, 3, with Ace or A1, 2, 3. It's why they've been going freaking hard, man. It's why they're going hard, all right. Yeah, let me see what gave it. But yeah, my last job was all about the GDPR, and essentially everything that requires somebody's registration must contain certain personal data from users without them specifying, telling them what they're saving. That sounds like a lot of shit, and a lot of work, and a lot of headache. Oh man. Well, the thing with 2DX is their baby. 2DX is their baby. It's their main Bimani game that is selling right now. All right, and that's why. Hear what I said. Their main Bimani game that is selling. All their other games, like all their main baby is Bomber Girl. That game is a monster that cannot be stopped or contained. Bomber Girl is a hit. It's hot, but Beatmania. Going back to the Beatmania is their fucking baby, and they've been sending out marquees and all that for each and every game. It seemed like with the rest of the Beatmania series games, Jubeat didn't get anything for Jubeat Ab. That didn't get anything. Nostalgia got something for third. It got a new marquee or whatever. I think Poppin' didn't get nothing. Sound Voices haven't released anything. Like there's no Sound Voices 6 yet. But 5 had the new shit as well as the new cab. So who knows what's going on with that? Oh yeah, and yes, Tag was just in America. I think not that. I'm not for sure if it's passed yet. And I'm not for sure if it's for a mistake on the lake or whatever. I mean, Tag is free. And if you got the money to pay him to come out here and DJ at your personal tournament, he will. I gotta check his prices. Main reason? The main reason? We gotta have something for Evo, man. Now that Game Soru, fistful of quarters, and Game Nest is in the bed with Evo, the official, man, I'm making up my own position, the official arcade provider for Evolution Championship Series. I can sit here and say that. I feel that we need to up the ante and maybe get one of these DJs here. If you have not seen, if you have not watched an episode of the Bimani Pro League 2DX, all right, the DJ that they have there doing their set in the middle, in the beginning, in the middle, and at the end of each episode is fucking hot. It's fucking nice. It's something that's making it a little bit more interesting because while they don't have a crowd there, and they don't have a crowd there because, whole COVID restrictions or whatever, them doing a set makes it a lot more exciting and feels a little bit more real. I just wish they had a crowd. They'll definitely have a crowd there. Oh, shit. What, 6? Oh, yeah, 6, whatever. 7 then. Shit. My bad. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, XC got some. I'm sitting there thinking XC is 5. Wow, that was a big self drop. I dropped the soap so hard. Oh man, that was so bad. But yeah, EG been out for a while. And mainly the reason why we haven't really been seeing nothing is we're still in a parts shortage worldwide. You know, in 2020, people were like, oh yeah, man, you'll be able to get a DDR Gold cab. Just wait a little bit longer. Don't go after it now. And now in 2022, Boss Ken is like, yeah, so you just need to go over there and offer them money. But I'm gonna tell you, it's not gonna happen. You know, before you can offer like $20,000 and that will get them the distributors to go around, search for a cab, and offer that. That's not even the buying price. Now, you have to have like real like fuck you kind of money. Like, how much money are you willing to drop for one of these nice cabs? Because $20,000 was like the initial price to get some of these cabs now. And now you have to drop big money to even get them talking. All right. At that point, you know, you are possibly dropping damn near $30,000 or more for the exclusiveness of having a cab in your possession that no one else will have in America. You know, the Valkyrie cabs are barely rolling out in America. And when people hear the price like $20,000, I sit there and tell them, I tell them like, you know, $20,000 is a lot of money, but I don't think it's enough anymore. Because some of these companies, like some of the arcades that have them, this is not new, this is used, by the way. So when I'm talking about $20,000, I am talking about $20,000 for a used cabinet. Not new, used. Okay? Damn it. Soap drop. Hard. Oh no. Okay. Understand why I say 20K. No, Gabe. Okay. Let me make myself clear while I sit here and talk about these prices. This is why I tell everyone about these prices right now. Let me pick my song real quick. Let me get off of rank. Let me give you guys an understanding of what I'm talking about. Because what I was talking about was DDR before. Okay? And it goes like this. Back here a couple years ago, with distributors, if you had $20,000, and it's for a gold cab, you know what I'm saying? $20,000 was if you offered $20,000, that was for just to get the distributors talking to some of these companies or some of the arcade places with these cabs back here a couple years back. You know, a couple years back before the pandemic kind of went rampage, it was easy. I wouldn't say it was easy, but it was possible to get a 2DX Lightning cab. You know what I'm saying? Back when it was first rolling out, it was early. It was back when it first came out. It was early to get them and doing a rollout. It was easy to get. It wasn't easy, but it was possible while breaking the bank. Okay? Understand that? I know because I delivered one of them. But you had to put down money. So back when the pandemic was going on, $20,000 would get you to talk with the company. It's for a gold cab and a 2DX Lightning cab. That's not the final price. That's just to get the companies, the distributor out there talking to the arcades about selling their cab. Okay? All right? More in a second. Oh, I'm going to cheat the fuck out of this, dude. There's no way I'm going to be doing those turns. Look at all those soap drops in the beginning. Already failed. All right. need to make that faster. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. But yeah, $20,000 will get the companies talking. This was something used, by the way, not brand new. Okay. So after they find the cab, because you are only giving them $20,000 to go out and ask these companies, are they willing to give up their cab, knowing that the chance of them of getting a replacement cab is not even 50%. They might come back and tell you, all right, we found a cab, okay? You gave us $20,000. And this particular arcade, you know, they need $10,000. They need $10,000 more for us to let this cab go, or 15, or 20 more. So you already put down $20,000. They found a place that is willing to give up their cab, but they need $10,000 more, or $15,000 more, or 20, sometimes higher. Okay. I think right now the number that's guaranteed to get you one of these brand new spanking cabs exclusively, just for yourself. You know, you're talking about dropping $50,000 before shipping, for containment fees, before delivery. You know what I'm saying? Is that bad? Because back when the Gold Cab came out, it was more like, okay, the companies had a contract to hold the cabs for at least 1 year, and after that it was to start selling them off like that. But that did not happen. A whole bunch of headache happened. And now, with the parts shortage, the chips, the parts for metal and all that shit, and wood, since all that happened, you know, it's the companies, and not just Konami. I think all of them are just having problems just getting cabs out. So they can get the new content out. So they can get new content out, but like the cabs, like brand spanking new, rolling off the conveyor belt, is not something that's common right now. Oh yeah, and I tell you, the Hit Me sound came from an Android app called, starts with a Z. Look at the app Zedge. So next year, the option is there to get one of these nice cabs. The option is there to get one of these nice cabs, but with $10,000, I can buy myself, well, with $20,000, I can buy myself a whole lot of smaller cabs, as well as almost two DDR white or black HD cab versus this gold cab right now. If business was booming for me over here, and I had a lot more events, especially private events where people are dropping like $4,000 on me every weekend, you know what I'm saying, every weekend to bring out no more than 4 to 8 cabs, oh yeah, I would definitely just throw that type of money on there because I'm just going to get the money back within a month or two if the business was that booming for me. But right now, since that is not a thing, that is not happening. All right, let's see if I can do this again. Soap drops. Ah! I shouldn't even cheat that. I do better when I hit the turns. But A is an A. those turns. Man, I need to practice that more. Man. Out of shape on this game. Out of shape. Like, I'm very sluggish. And that's all right. That's part of the fun of being sluggish. Oh yeah. I think this is my first time doing it. Pretty on point cheating. Damn, not too far from my record. I wasn't too bad. Get these squats out the way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get the blood going on my toes right now. And hold my position like this for about, try to aim for 30. Man, I need to cut the fan on. Getting nice and drippy here. Ah! Haven't cut the fan on yet. Let me use the restroom real quick.
Probably put it in our butt, dig it. One day I am going to record these rants.
Why don't you try to do that again?
I am. I have the microphone. I'm
No,
gonna
but-
do it.
no,
I
but-
just haven't sat down and made time for it.
No, I want to hear that again.
Well, my missionary nigga.
Yeah.
Put me on the spot.
I want to.
Alright, let's do this. We got busted alcohol. propeller style?
Yeah.
Doodle, doodle, doodle. Missionary niggas. Do-do-do-do-do. All they do one position.
Hey, Gabe. Let me tell you something. Big, I didn't really learn how to really lift myself until I was 27. Yeah, when I hit the age of 27 is when I learned how to lift myself. I always lift weights, but I never lift myself. So you're not alone in that category. Now, since this is a fitness stream, I am allowed to give tips. Some people are wondering, boss, with you approaching 40, pretty goddamn soon, how do you stay so shed? Do you work out every day? No. Do I need to lift and do cardio every day? No. But you can do the most basic things. Just like how I was just, you can just even do that on these bars and just hold yourself like this. And see how long you can just hold yourself just like this. You don't need to do what I do where I can just alright? And I think some of you guys can do it. It doesn't have to be long increments of time when doing it, but try it out, see how it feels. You know what I'm saying? It's not that bad when you do it. The first few times, if you're doing a combination like I'm doing with Pump It Up as well as fitness, you're always gonna feel like hell while holding the bar. I will guarantee you that. It is not a fun experience playing the game, getting a cramp while holding the bar. Because your legs can keep going, but your arm is sitting here tightening up. It feels like you're flexing while you're playing, but you're not doing any of that. So it's definitely all right. So don't worry, Gabe, you're not alone. All right. I mean, I think even old man Sanchez, Mr. Happy Feet, is starting to get back on the ball because of all the things he's going through and the lack of playing. He is getting back into the game because he realized that Happy Feet is becoming more like Daddy Feet. So he's working on changing that. All right. Yes, he's a dad. But the fact that he hasn't been playing like he used to, or regularly because, you know, he got to eat because you don't make money playing foot dance games. But if you're playing OC, you'll make plenty of money. But since there are a lot of people wondering if he's playing, yeah, he's playing more regularly. He's playing in public right now. He's playing at he's actually here in the arcades a lot more than he did before. So it's nice to see him get it. Surprisingly, he's not playing at Temecula. Yeah, he's not playing at Temecula. He's actually going to Puente Hills, surprisingly. Or at least that's what he was doing last month. While it's a drive to Puente Hills, there's a lot more of his people are over there. Like Temecula got like 2 LXs and I'm not sure if either one of them are good. I think I tried them once and they did not feel all that great, in my view. Just let it fail. But yeah, have you ever been to Temecula Round 1? Temecula Round 1 got 2 LXs. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Have you been to Temecula Round 1? Now, he's not on EV, no. But I asked you a good question. Have you been to Temecula Round 1? Yeah, there are 2 LX cabs. The one person that was there working on the cabs regularly left during the pandemic. They have a lot of regulars there that are playing all the time. Now, how high and still are they? I mean, there are players there. But do you see them playing D23, 24, 25? No. I don't see any of them playing those. The pads, they have to be stock. Have to be. Yeah. And at least with Puente Hills, like he modded the pad plenty of times over there. So I think he still got some pull. And the pads feel good over there. I played on them. They feel good still. Is there DDR pads that are questionable? Damn it. Four misses? They keep dropping themselves in the same places. Damn it. I'm too far, man. Okay. So right now that is my best. This is my best period on this chart. And I'm chasing function score on just regular mode. My combo gotta be higher. Same thing with John Tran. And I know this is not John Tran's best, but this is his best under pressure or under like Stamina's cases. I mean, I'm pretty sure his best is in the 7 or 8s. So I'm not that far from that. I want to at least make it my goal to at least match this, or at least get higher than that. I just gotta get a better combo. I don't play that chart enough. I need to be going through 20s and 21s. Okay. But let me slow this down a little bit. Like, I'm reading faster because I got the cab further back. Before it was real close and I couldn't react like I used to. Yo, Jabaki, thank you for becoming a fellow goon here at the House of Phil. Thank you for helping me on my journey to get to 800 followers. Yeah, we got business this weekend. All right? Just letting you know now. We got business. You got to work over here this weekend. I shouldn't say Jabberwocky. Jabal. How you doing? Welcome to the House of Phil built. I'm streaming that goes between, right now, lifting myself, playing Pump It Up, talking various topics. I ain't really talking about nothing today. No. Nothing today. Because I was afraid of San Francisco Evolve for coming in and messing around with the stream because of the dongle Yeah, I don't call it Dunko conspiracy. Right now, we've been chatting about pretty much this game. Konami buying Cavs, the EU, and their issues with getting their DDR, their official DDR game online. And Gabriel Matt's been giving good information about the issues with that. I really wanted to talk about. I really wanted to go back to the Dongle conspiracy because, well, I was mentioning earlier that there's a lot of players that are lost right now because the person that they got into the game by, with Chris Presence gone, a lot of folks are just a little bit lost. And not for sure where to go, not for sure where to turn to, confused. Yeah, because no matter what, let me finish this. Man, these misses. One of these arrows here, it just keep giving me misses. Oh, you're getting stuck. Okay. So I see why I've been getting misses randomly, and this arrow keeps getting stuck. Okay. All right. Before I do this, yeah, I was wondering why I kept getting misses, and this arrow right here keep getting stuck randomly. So I'm gonna loosen this up. Yeah, it's this part. I think everywhere else is a little bit fine. But, yeah, the Donald conspiracy, which, by the way, no matter what people say, no matter what people say about the perpetrator and the conspiracy, I still find the whole thing pretty fair. The whole thing is idiotic, by the way. But the simple fact that, one, not surprised by this. No. I'm not surprised by everything that happened in the Donald conspiracy. And, you know, two, while folks were shocked and awe behind the events, I still say, one, you didn't know Chris, and two, the community is fucked and been fucked. And anyone that's shocked by this is, they're blind. I think that's a C. That was a bad run. Oh. I almost got my record again. Hold myself up. Oh. Also, when Yam's over here, I'm gonna have at least do one pull-up. I gotta get him at least do one. In fact, anyone that comes over here to the House of Phil, outside events, do one pull-up or just hold yourself on these bars or the dance machine bars for like a couple of seconds. It's a nice little stretch to the chest the core and the spine, and it's really testing out your arm strength. I need to be looking here and not over there. But yeah, there was definitely a lot wrong in the dog conspiracy. The only thing I'm sad about is the fact that some of us could have done something to prevent all this shit from happening. Because what I said earlier during the stream, I need Chris around. I need someone like him around for people to stay focused on. It's good to get new people. It's good to get a new audience. But like, we doing stuff over here. We doing stuff over here. And the last thing we need is distractions. Yeah, go to bed, man. You gotta work. You in Italy. Well, I mean, that's off. Okay. What I'm having problems with is reading, mainly is reading the middle part. Yeah, all those freeze arrows, those freeze pivots, I'm having a lot of trouble reading that. The middle, I got, like the middle I can get down. Like the running and all that stuff, I'm getting better at. Let me do something real quick. Well, I done seen, like I just read the chart, or like I don't like watch the chart on YouTube, but I do better. I do better when I practice it more and more and more. I mean, grinding a 25 is never one of those things that people be like, yeah, I want to do that. You know, there's some stuff I'm missing. There's some stuff I'm messing up in the beginning, especially doing that freeze twist. Well, I'm letting go of the freeze too early. I might get JDK over here too. All right. Drop that freeze. Me dropping that freeze killed my any chance of me having an egg. Woo! Ah. But as I was saying, about the Dawn conspiracy, because Gabe got some strong feelings about that. Because obviously, the majority that's up in here know about my feelings when it came to Happy Feet and all that stuff that was going down with him. And the fact that I became an enemy of the state for legitimately stepping up and talking and saying like what was on my mind. Oh man. I might try this one more time. Try to get that A. If I'm a little bit too rough, if it's looking a little bit too rough, I'm not going to bother trying to finish. I'm just gonna let it fail. Because I definitely want to like chat about. I want to chat about me and Brittany hanging out the other night. Well, technically I got two things to talk about. And I know one of the things I'll talk about will get Brittany up in here talking. Because it's something that she's always talking about. I think plenty of ladies can relate. Because Brittany telling me about it all the time. All right, higher than 7. Yeah, it's already looking rough. All right, no talk about the dongle conspiracy right now, okay? All right. We gotta talk about something a little bit more serious than that. We gotta talk about simping in the fucking arcades. Jesus fucking Christ. So Brittany always talks about this, okay? She always talks about, and Fun Time said it on here a few times too, or she gave hints about, not getting enough love, after I play and all that. Because the problem is with some of the guys, they're not cool with their simping. Or I should say, they're not well-rounded in their simping. They only simp for one individual. And they're not even smooth with it. They're loud with their simping. Okay? One thing that Brittany will be complaining to me about. Because Brittany is one of the females that be going hard in the arcade. Alright? Brittany be going hard in the arcade all the time. And what she got to deal with is hearing people, mainly guys, in the background chit-chatting, watching these dudes fucking jump over tables, flip chairs, to get a prop to a gal that's not going as hard, that's a little bit struggling a little bit, they just happen to have a vagina, and they sitting here busting backflips in the arcade. Oh man. Oh man, this might be it. Is this business right here? It sounds like it. Oh, people, I gotta end here because I am going out to do business. I guess I get to go into my simping speech either later on tonight or another day. It's something that needs to be talked about because I'm tired of watching dudes simp and simp badly, like to keep sweating, begging motherfucking simps. I can't do it. I can't do it. Alright. But now I gotta go. It's Wednesday, I gotta earn pennies. I got mouth surgery soon. I gotta do all that stuff. I apologize, folks. I have Brittany down here if she wanted to be down here to join me.